Hey guys, welcome to Gavin Gaming TV. Today we are starting something new. This is going to be a section where I go through old games that have been remastered for today's audience. These will be games that I have played in the past and enjoyed, or I've wanted to play and never got in the past, but are getting into now. As you see, this is Wings. This comes from the old Amigas. I think I played this on the Amiga 500. Awesome game, loved it to bits. So this has been remastered for the PC. Came out a little while ago, but also I'm going to review this for you guys and show you what it is. There's cracking little narrative bits at the beginning of each mission, which are actually very well narrated, and add a little bit of a feel and life to the game. As you see, all the graphics have been updated. Obviously still not amazing, but they're not as pixelated as they used to be. They've just been brought up to date, cleaned up and crisp. The controls are fairly simple. You can use keyboard or Xbox controller, or a controller of your choice. I'm using my Xbox controller for this. I did actually play this on my laptop just to test it, and keyboard is pretty good. It doesn't tell you the controls for the keyboard for certain game modes, but you'll get the hang of it. If you're doing the bombing missions, it's E to drop your bombs. It only tells you the controller. Doesn't help, especially when you don't even have a controller plugged in. But as you can see, the updated graphics are actually pretty good. You know, for a remastered edition, pretty awesome. They've done a really good job of still giving you the feel of what it was like playing it back in the day. As I say, I loved this game when I was playing it. Even though it is fairly simple, it's satisfying, easy to pick up, and a good change from the norm of today's AAA technical, exciting games. You know, you can chuck wings on, simplistic shooting Germans down in World War One, brilliant. The damage effects are still pretty cool, bullets on your wings and whatnot. The sound effects are pretty good. The only annoying thing is that when your wingmen are hitting it, it gives the same sort of sound effects as when you're hitting it, and also the same sound effects as when you're getting hit. So you don't know whether you're getting shot, you're hitting him, or your wingman's hitting it. It can get a bit confusing that way. But it's fun. The game does follow the original gameplay. If you die or you fail, you get a warning. If you fail a mission, you might see on the roster there's an R next to my thing. It's report. 3 reports, you get kicked off. If you die, the missions don't end. You just create a new pilot, carry on. So you're always going to go through the same missions. So replayability factor's fairly low, unless you want to try and improve your score or something like that on the other parts of the game. Flying bits, where you're in the cockpit on patrols, is fairly easy. As you see on the screen now, it's a strafe and run. These are pretty difficult because you've nothing to gauge where your rounds are landing. Plus you've got to kill like so many troops and so many this, so there's a lot of targets on the screen at once and you can't get everything, so you have to try and prioritise what you want to do. Again, if you fail these, that's when you get your little warning or put on report. I think this one was supposed to kill like 60 troops and I got like 53, 52, something like that, and I got reported. But I was trying to get the trucks and things as well, you see. But they are fun. I love the strafing and the bombing more on the old Amiga than I did the actual patrols, and I still love the strafing and the bombing more than the actual patrols, because they are fun and they remind me of some of the older games as well that I used to play on the old Amigas, Spectrum ZXs and stuff. So all in all, they've done a cracking job of remastering this, and it does bring back great memories of hours on end sat there playing. As you see now, this is one of the other gaming mods that I enjoyed, the bombing runs. Again, reminiscent of the very old top-down games, which are all pretty fun and nostalgic. So at the beginning of each mission you get the guy talking away. It's pretty cool, gives you a bit of background on what's going on. You get a map of what to blow up. As you see, plenty of targets to fire at. I mean, it is very simple. You know, dodge the stuff that's coming at you and drop bombs. The levels do get harder later on, obviously. You know, there might be aircraft coming at you, or you know, things like that. But you know, really, you're getting 3 games in one here, and it was some of the first games that actually started to do this to you, where you could go in and get the same game but different sort of game modes, and that's why I really enjoyed it. You don't get many bombing missions, which is a bit rubbish. There's a lot more of these style patrol and balloon missions, and as you see, the weather effects in it are pretty cool as well. You've got dusk, dawn, and this ice cold effect, which is pretty cool. And so they do get harder in the missions. You're against more aircraft, or they're bigger aircraft with more HP and stuff. But again, you know, this is from back in the day when games were very, very simple, and the graphics were not. Well, they were amazing back then. I mean, this was like top of the range graphics back then. And imagine this, like, you know, all pixelated and not as crisp and nice looking as it is now. But back in the day when you had the old Amiga found and stuff like that, it was awesome. And again, great fun to fly. And I think, I'm trying to think if I had a joystick or a keyboard back then, I can't remember. But, you know, it's great fun whether you use keyboard, controller, joystick, whatever you want to use. It is really good fun. And a good chance for you to catch up on some of the classic games. I'll be doing more of these videos, guys, for more of the remastered games. I have quite a few on my computer that I'm going to go through. Some that I have played, some that I haven't. Stuff like Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2. You know, I've got them that I used to play back in the day. Great fun games. Used to love them. Grim Fandango never got around to, but everybody raved about it, so I'm going to give that one a blast and do a review. Tesla Effect, never got around to that back in the day either, but apparently it's pretty good, and you can't beat a bit of the old full motion video now, can you guys? So, you know, I've got a few on the go already, and any more that I see, I'll also download and play. So if you like what you've seen, guys, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Any questions or comments, chuck them down below. And if you want to see more of these remastered videos and you have any suggestions, chuck them at the guys and I'll see what I can do. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you around.